G'day guys and gals. There's a picture of a 225cc Hornet L&P. It's a full-size ATV. I'm 76 and I'm a fanatical researcher, and the reason I bought the Hornet were many and varied, but the main reason was the fact that the guy that sold it, his relationship with the buyer was absolutely perfect, the best I've ever struck in Thailand. I mean, he was courteous, he answered questions promptly within minutes. It didn't matter what time of the day or night. He was really on the ball. But I wanted it because on our property there's many things like that blaster, for instance. It's just too heavy for me to drag around, and I like to put the heavy things on the trailer that came with the bike, with the ATV I should say, and let it do the heavy lifting for me. And I went onto YouTube as part of my research, and I usually like to buy the biggest and the best. It just makes me feel more comfortable. But everything that I saw in the sort of 300 range Lin Hao up to the CF motor, there were heaps of videos about problems and repair tactics and how to get them going again, and I thought, damn it, I don't want this in my life. So I started looking at smaller bikes, and I looked at this 225cc Hornet, and I couldn't find anything negative on YouTube about it. Absolutely nothing. And I spent days researching, and my wife ultimately rang the guy for me. He doesn't speak any English, and the result was absolutely wonderful. I think I ordered it on a Saturday and it was delivered on a Wednesday. And this man will not take payment in advance. He delivers the bike and you transfer the funds to him on delivery, and amazing service. It was much less than 100,000 baht with all the extras I wanted. I had a winch put on it so that if I did get caught somewhere and only had two-wheel drive, I could drag myself out. I had the trailer with lights put on it to do the heavy lifting, as I said. I cut the chain for the back gate on the trailer so I can drop it all the way to the ground and use it as a ramp, and I put little D-shackles on it so I can reconnect it so it sits flat as it did in its original state. It came with a back pannier. I took that off and put the seat on at the moment because I'm currently doing some poisoning, and it's good to be able to tie my sprayer down on the back. It just makes the job so much damned easier. But the guy that sold it to us was so obliging. I mean, ask him a question 11 o'clock at night and 10 past 11 you've got an answer. It's comfortable. It'll do 80 k's with me on it and my wife on it. Too quick for us. I think the tank's probably about 10 litres. That's all the start and stop buttons. There's a brake on each side. There's two discs on the front with independent suspension. It's got remote starting with a key fob. You can see hanging there under the key. Forward, neutral and reverse, fixed gears. The winch is 2,000 pounds. I hooked it up to a tree that I wanted out of the way, and I I had to stand on the brakes, but it dragged the tree out of the ground easily, so I was wrapped. I didn't have to dig it out. I mean, in the 12 years I've been in Thailand, this is the best machine I've bought, bar none. The service was the best I've had in Thailand, bar none. I'm going to publish a phone number. You can talk to Susie in English, and she'll get your information, and we'll get this gentleman in touch with you and help you complete an order if that's what you want to do, or if you want to ask information about what we've bought, we're very happy to oblige. But I've actually had probably a dozen or 15 bags of cement on that trailer, and it didn't balk the bike at all. I mean, it was fine. It is truly a magnificent machine, and having 1,000 cc's would just be burning more petrol and gaining nothing. There would be zero gain. So this is what I chose to do because it just works so better. Thanks for coming. There's our number, 0900 517 400, if you want to ask any questions. Thanks guys. Bye.